Before we begin this video, I would like to announce that I will be giving away a Frost Prime access, courtesy of Digital Extremes. If you want to join the giveaway, simply join our Discord server and look for the details on the news and updates section on how to join. I will just leave the link to our Discord server on the video description below. So, I have been asked by a few members of the team to update my solo credit farming guide. For those who have played Warframe for a long time, you all know that the index is the fastest way to earn lots credits, but, for starters, it may be hard for them to farm this area as there are requirements, like weapons to use, or frames to take, so that farming for credits solo will be a lot easier. So, instead of purely focusing on the index, I will give you all the missions wherein I farm credits fast solo. Basically, I hope to answer the question that both beginners and advanced players are asking: how do you efficiently farm credits solo? The first mission, or missions wherein you can farm credits fast, are dark sectors. Now, there are at least 2 dark sectors in each planet, except for Mercury. The good thing is, it's accessible for beginners, or for those who needs a few credits right away. These missions are comprised of survival, defense, or excavation mission, and they usually rewards 20k plus credits per run. For those who just started playing the game, I really suggest trying out dark sectors, which are survival missions, as it doesn't require you to exert a lot of effort. All you need to do is, just survive for 5 minutes, and then extract easy 20k plus credits. Also, survival mission on dark sectors are really easy as 1, it doesn't need any specific frames, and 2, there are low level missions that you can pick, so basically, it's the easiest way to farm credits, especially for newbies. However, 5 minutes might be long for advanced players and they might prefer defense mission, or even excavation mission, as they are a lot faster to finish, but they do require some frames, so you can easily finish each mission at the shortest time possible. Say for example, Akat in Eris. This is a defense mission, and by far, this is one of the best dark sector mission, wherein you can farm credits fast. The map is really small and the enemies are really weak. The only problem you need to solve here is enemy spawn, and how to kill these enemies fast. So basically, you will need a frame that can hasten the movement of these enemies, just like a Speed Nova does, or someone that can kill these enemies fast like Mesa. Usually, it will take me about 4 minutes in average to finish 5 waves of this defense mission with my Mesa, and then get that sweet 20k plus credits. If you don't like defense mission, then you can try out the excavation mission on Hyrakin. Since this mission will task you to defend the extractor, it's really a must to bring a hard crowd control frame like Limbo. When you have troll Limbo dealing with these infested enemies, it can usually take less than 4 minutes to complete this mission. In my case, I can complete it while using Limbo in about 3 minutes 20 seconds, but that totally depends on how far the location of the extractor from the extraction point. The second method, wherein you can gain lots of credits fast and easy, is through doing sortie missions every single day. In normal circumstances, the first sortie mission will give you 20k credits, the second sortie mission will give you 30k credits, while the final mission will give you 50k credits. Now, that's 100k credits per day. But wait, we can actually gain more credits from sortie missions. The first one is through Credit Booster. By the way, Credit Booster works also on those dark sector maps I've mentioned earlier, and it actually double the amount of credits you gain. So basically, if you have Credit Booster, you can gain as much as 200k per day in doing sortie missions. But wait, there's more. If you did not know about this, Digital Extremes did add a feature called First Day Win Bonus in the game, wherein it will buff the reward you gain from the first mission you completed after UTC midnight. This bonus applies on top of credit boosters, quadrupling the number of credits earned. So, that's about 400k credits per day. If you have Credit Booster, plus you choose to play sortie first at the very beginning of your day, I really encourage all of you to play sortie missions first every time you log in to Warframe. For beginners, I know that it will be hard at first, but once you have the proper gear, I know you can easily solo each sortie missions with ease. However, you really don't need to wait until you become strong, as there are other people who will definitely help you finish each sortie missions, whether it's in public games, or an organized squad. And the last mission, wherein you can farm lots of credits in a matter of minutes, of course, the index. Now, there's really no denying the fact that the index is the best mission to farm credits, but the problem is, you need to be in an organized team to farm it fast. In most cases, an organized team, with a Sonar Banshee, a Peacemaker Mesa, an EV Trinity, and an iron skin rhino, can finish the index in 3 minutes or less. Getting a team like this won't be a problem for some players, but for players like me who has slow internet connection, or experience heavy frame rate drops with a team, then this is not an option, which is why we result in finding other options to solo index. There are different types of warframe and weapon setup that you can use in the index. Now, I have tackled Rhino with the Archoplasma in the past. Also, I was able to discuss how disgustingly good a duality Equinox is in the index. And now, I will present yet another index killing machine. I don't know if you have tried Redeemer Prime, with both gas and magnetic element on it in the index, but, my god, it's really good. Now, aside from the fact that it can kill all the enemies in the index, it's also fairly easy to get right now. It's even cheap in the market and you can buy it whenever you want. In addition, you won't run out of ammo using this gun blade. And lastly, any frame can use this weapon in the index for farming purposes. In fact, you can just delete that Archoplasma on your Rhino, and equip Redeemer Prime, and you are good to go. Before we see some builds, let me give a few advice in doing index solo. Number 1 tip is, it's best that you do medium risk index, as it's more efficient when it comes to farming credits. Usually, it will take me 4 minutes to finish medium risk, compared to high risk, which usually takes me 8 minutes or more. Also, do not overstack index points. The most optimal index points is 10, and then go bank it. But, for those frames that has low health pool, you can bank your points once it reaches 5. Third tip is, familiarize the map. Knowing where you are is a big advantage, especially when you are running out of energy. Try to familiarize the surroundings, so you will know where to refill energy, or escape whenever you are in deep waters. In addition, don't forget to utilize your operator. Remember that your operator is immune to every damage coming from index enemies. When he or she is on void mode, take advantage of that, and you can also use your operator to escape dangerous scenarios. And lastly, always equip enemy radar and enemy sense mods on your frame. Since we are doing the index solo, it's really great that we can locate the enemies easier. In this way, we will be able to kill enemies, and collect the required index points much faster. Now, building Redeemer Prime, as the ultimate index killing machine, is fairly easy, but it may cost you. What you need to do is, pump a lot of gas element on it, then give it 100% status chance. The magnetic damage is just the secondary element, but it's fairly useful in the index too. Now, a lot of players say that you actually need a ribbon to get as much toxin and status chance on your Redeemer Prime, but the truth is, it can be achieved using this build. As you can see, I have 100% status chance in this build, with the help of the 4 dual status mods, plus drifting contact. After that, I made sure that I have a lot of toxin, by adding primed fever strike on the build, so that gas will be higher compared to the other damage. In this way, gas element will proc more often. And lastly, don't ever forget about condition overload, as it lets our Redeemer Prime do more damage. Okay, this is not really necessary, but if you have stealth frames, the likes of Loki and Ash, then I advise you to use them in the index. Especially Loki with the Hush invisibility. I haven't tried it yet in higher level index enemies, as I can't do it right now. I'm kinda sick because of flu. However, I will definitely test it once I'm well. But, based from my experience, I think that stealth frames does increase the damage of Redeemer Prime in the index due to stealth multiplier. Well, it works when those dumb artificial intelligence are not around, but anyway, stealth is also a good sort of defense. You can just move around, kill enemies, and then collect points, groff it. I know that there are easier way to kill enemies in the index, like Octavia. She can just throw her mallet, and watch the enemies die. But the thing is, I actually prefer moving around and killing them myself, as I think it's much efficient that way. The idea is, to kill enemies as fast as you can, so you can groff it faster too. Well, that's my playstyle, and remember, this video's purpose is only to guide you, and not meant to impose a meta in the game. So that's it. I hope that you find this video informative. Like always, please do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more Warframe content. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off. Hush.
Take my eyes. eyes open to